remember we met. I could tell by your smile you hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone. Text me every time that you pick up the phone. And I had control on the driver's seat, but my hands are slipping off the wheel. Now the tables have turned.
Hello everyone, welcome to Bidiscope and I'm Bidi. I have been really busy the whole of the last week, for which I'm really sorry I could not do the follow-up video on IPL, which I would probably try to do this weekend. I have been partying like anything, probably continuously for 3 days and 3 nights. I had some party on a Friday night, and then on Saturday I had a pre-Halloween party, and on Sunday we have Diwali, and I have abused my system in every ways that I would not normally do, and as a result I also have a breakout probably after a whole 10 years. So yeah, that's what I had last week. But today something came in my mail, after which I really wanted to do a real quick video on that. So that is, can you guess? Oops, sorry, it's just coming out because I have already opened the packet. So this is my first haul from Colourpop. Yes, so this came today, and in this packaging, first of all, to start with the packaging, I am not really too happy about it because it came sealed in only these 2 sellotapes, if you see, which is like really, I don't know, not safe probably. I have ordered things internationally from ABH, from Tarte and everywhere else, and their packagings are a lot more sturdy, and this only had this. But on the inside they had kept everything nice and secure, as you can see, which I'm sure that that's how they all the products just kept the damages. So when you open it, you can see the Colourpop logo in a really cool magenta color, which is probably their new theme for fall. It is fall, right? Yes. And after I open it, the first thing that I really liked is this card. You're looking fabulous. Yes, I know I'm looking fabulous, but thanks for letting me know. And this has like real nice magenta roses on it. Now moving forward, I have a very colorful bill, which is again very unique for Colourpop because I never had a colorful bill at least. Next, I am a bit guilty of opening some of them because my today's look is based on that. So that's how the package looks like. See how colorful it is. I was just about to say see how Colourpop it is, but see how colorful it is. So they have like their packagings in all sort of colors. So we have magenta, we have light green, we have a very pretty baby pink, we have a light orange there. So that's how packagings were, and I have opened all of them. I have swatched some of them. So this one is for their creme gel liner, which is part of the Bye Bye Birdie collection. This one was for the lip primer that I got. This one was for the ultra blotted lip from the series California lip, and this one is their ultra matte lip. So going further, apart from those, I got their Bye Bye Birdie eyeshadow palette, which came in again another nice packaging, as you can see, very magenta, very pink, very nice. Next is I got their Mar palette, and I just have my eye look based on that. I would come to that later, but I got this, and this is also a very nice blue which matches my dress. Next is their Colourpop Super Shock Shadow. Super Shock Shadow. It's like a tongue twister. So this is how it looks, and this is in the shade Arrow. And I got 3 other products, probably 4, but the 4th one I may have already lost. I would come to that later. But first, as I was talking about, this is the creme gel liner, which again I have used on the inner corners of my eyes, and this is how it looks like. Oh, weirdly it's stuck inside this and I can't take it out. That's really weird, because I already was thinking that this is really tight compared to the other liners that I have, and now I think something happened on this bit and it's not coming out. I don't know if it's a total wastage of money, but it's not coming out. That is really not of a great quality, I would say, but that's how I have it. So if you can see, that's in my inner corner, as I said. So I think that's all I can show you. I can't swatch it anymore. What a waste of money. Next is these two lips. So this is the ultra blotted lip in the shade Swing Away, and I have already swatched it, but I would do it again for you. So this is how the color looks like, and the same shade I am wearing right now. So if you see, this is how it is. I would say color wise it's a really nice color, though from the pictures in their website I thought it would be a more medium peachy one rather than a like real hot orange, but even on that sense I really liked it. In terms of formula, I know everyone raves about ultra blotted lips, and people might beat me if I tell you the truth, but for me, I would say when I first applied it, I really liked it because the color is so vibrant and the finishing is so smooth. But after sometimes it started to get cakey and powdery. I had this on for the whole day in my office, but it started to get very powdery and cakey and everything else, which I really did not like. It felt more like I had those first copy Huda Beauty lipsticks, which were like, you know, they come really cheap. They are like probably £10 for 40 lipsticks or something like that, which I only swatched and thrown away. But like consistency wise, this seems almost like that. Chances are that since I am from a cold country and UK right now is very cold because winter is coming, so that's why probably I am feeling it more dry and it's almost like tugging on my lips. It looks really pretty, but it's not that great. So chances are that in a summery country this would go on great, but in a cold country I don't see a chance. The next one is this Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip, which is of the shade Creeper. You see, and that's how the shade is, and I have already swatched it for you. So this is the color. This is a real nice red color, but again, like color wise, their photograph showed me something of orange and I was looking for orange. This is real nice, but the only problem is I have similar reds in so many other brands and I did not wanted another red. I wanted an orange and this is not orange. What can you do? But consistency wise, I felt this one is better than their ultra blotted lip, and this stays on longer. This is not as drying as the ultra blotted one, and I think I would probably repurchase these ones because I really like the color. It's very vibrant, and probably I have seen other colors as well and they also look nice. So since the consistency is good and the price is like dead cheap, and sorry, I forgot to mention all of these products I got in the 20% off sale that they had on their fall collection. So this is probably $4.5, which is like really cheap for a lipstick this good. Next are the stars. I really like them. I am already telling you. So are the eyeshadow palettes. So the first one, which I like the most, as you can tell from my eyes, is this Mar. And before I start, or while I start opening this, I would just tell you I am not good with eyeshadows at all, and like I have never used an eyeshadow palette probably until 2 weeks back, and then suddenly developed an obsession with eyeshadow palette. So in the span of last 2 weeks, I have bought and tried on so many eyeshadow palettes, like your Urban Decay Naked Reloaded, something from Too Faced, a very glittery one, I need to remember the name, and then the small Tartel from Tarte Cosmetics, and then these ones. So I was looking for a blue that has to be nice, and while I bought some palettes which already have some blue, none of them were like what I was looking for, and this palette has that. If you see the color, this is the blue that is from this palette. But before I go there, I would say again, like packaging wise, this looks a bit cheap, and I was really disappointed when I opened it and I found that my boxes really, if you can see, I don't know if you can, but it's really scratched everywhere, which is like weird. But color wise, if you see, this is inside, this is a very nice box. This is like has a mirror and some mixed colors, and I can't tell you how pretty the colors are. So I mostly mixed this one in my inner corners of my eyes, this and this, and then on the outer corner I mixed this and this, and on top of that I used a bit of this glittery one. So this one, and this one are mattes. This and this are more of shimmery ones, and this has a glitter. Now only one thing is that this color does not actually come on your eyes like this. It comes like this, which is like probably the color of this palette, which is really weird because I thought it would be a deep blue sort of thing, and then this comes a lot lighter. But consistency wise, they were amazing. I mean, out of all the eyeshadow palettes I have used, and all of them are, if you know, high end, I found this one the best. Their fallouts are so less, and their colors are so pigmented, and everything was so nice. So I really love this one. This is probably the best palette I have had so far, and the good part is it's so small that I can take it out while I travel, and I can do anything with it. So I guess that's all for that palette. Oh, I need to swatch it. I kind of forget it. So I would go with the first color, which is El Rey. It looks like this. And I don't see much difference on my skin for this, but this is a really good base color. If you see, I have used some here, and I have used some Too Faced glitter on top of it, but this is a real nice color. The next one is the Wild one. Again, this is how the swatch comes up. This is not as dark on hands as it is here, so but when you're putting it on your skin, it looks really pigmented. And the thing is, like, it's so smooth, all the colors are. So I would quickly go with the next ones. This is the blue. It's called Detour. This is the orangish yellow, which reminds me of sunshine, and this looks like this. And this is my favorite color, basically. I can use it every day. The next is, I'm gonna do this one, Sorbet. And this is how it comes up. The next one is this green one, HWI. I think this is the lightest one probably. You see, I have dipped my hand quite a lot, and it just came up a small bit. So probably if I ever need light green, I would use it, but the chances are less. It hardly shows on my skin again. And I have finished almost all the places in my hand, so I would use this hand maybe. So I am now going through this top down, and I haven't used this, but this is really pigmented, if you see. Next is My Way. Another amazing shimmery color. Last but not the least, there's this glitter one. This is so pretty, the glitter one, if you see. And that's what I have in this portion of my eye. So overall, if someone like me can create an eye look with these palettes, I think anyone can. Even my husband can. Next is this Bye Bye Birdie. I haven't tested it, and I think I am making a very long video, so I would not swatch it today. I would just show you how it is. The packaging is different, and some people told me that this is like the newer packaging for Colourpop right now, and the shades are like this. I haven't opened the packaging as well. It's opening on its own. It's gone. So again, it has some shimmers, some mattes, and some glitters. So if you see, this is matte, this is matte, and this is matte. Most of the rest are shimmers, apart from this, and these four. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Rest of them are shimmer. The weirdest part that I found that some of them, like the ruffled Amuse Me and Heron Chick, these three they are saying they are not suitable for your eyes. So I am guessing they are like they are mostly this, and this, which for glitters I think it's normal. But I mean, for glitters they would never tell you that it's suitable for the immediate eye area. But I'm not sure about this, probably because it would stain a lot. But this is such a pretty color. I really liked this one. So probably in my next video I would swatch this one and tell you how I feel once I use it. So it would come up soon. The next one and the last one is this Colourpop Super Shock Shadow. Everyone raves about it. I haven't opened it, so I would open now. This looks nice. See? Let me try. It feels different than the palette ones. Let's see where can I show you. See here. So I would say color wise it's not very different than the ones that are in the palette, but this formula is a lot more silky, smooth, and everything. So what I would do in my next video, I would swatch these two, like not exactly swatch. I would probably apply this one and swatch this one, or mix them to make a look or something and show you. And by that time I would try to open this one as well, which I'm not sure. This was such a pretty color for eyes, but what can you do? So that's it. And with that, I think the last thing I remember is the lip primer that I may already have lost. I have used that in the morning, and so I would just give you a quick review. So that is like a white stick, which initially I did not find any difference than a lip balm, but when I applied on my lips, it's not as sticky as the lip balm usually is. So in that sense, that was really good. And yeah, I guess that's it. So I would just summarize what I liked and what I disliked. So I'd go one by one. Lipsticks, ultra blotted. I liked the color. I hated the consistency. Ultra matte. Like the consistency, like the color. Shadows. Loved everything. At least for this one, loved everything. their finishing, their colors, their pigmentations, everything. Loved it. And I'm hoping this one would be the same. So I would just say buy as many shadow palettes as you can from Colourpop, because they are like dead cheap. Like in the price of one high-end palette, you can get probably 4 of these, which is like really great. You can have so many options and so many looks with them, and I don't see any difference with them and the high-end ones. And I would say probably some of my high-end ones are worse than these, which I would show in another video soon. Next, this one, I haven't tried it, but when I just swatched it, it definitely felt different on my finger. So it's more like a buttery smooth one. I'm hoping I would like it. I would tell you soon. Yeah, so that concludes my video. And as usual, you know the drill. If you like my video, make sure to like, share and subscribe my channel, and also press the bell icon so you know when I upload my next video. Also, if you don't like my video, I would say just feel free to dislike, and also put in the comment section why you didn't like it, along with if you want to see something else and if you have ideas to make my content better. Thank you. Bye bye.